Hello again, and welcome to another edition of Truth Viral Television. That's TV, where the truth goes viral. And I'm the host of Truth Viral Television. I'm TV. Thank you so much for clicking on Truth Viral Television. First of all, I want to start this video out and let my subscribers, my recent subscribers, I want to let them know thank you. I appreciate your patience. I've had some time between videos here. I'm trying to get prepared, folks. Look, there's a lot going on in this world. Let me ask you, has World War III started yet? Okay, I'm always asking questions. I almost start every video out with a question. I want to see comments. Okay, come on, YouTube. Leave me some comments. Put some comments down below. Let me know what you think about these videos. Respond back to these questions that I'm asking you, okay? Today, we're going to talk about executive orders, okay? My question for you is, YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, what is the most amount, what is the most of executive orders ever issued by any president of the United States of America? Okay? What's the purpose of an executive order, folks? What is the purpose of an executive order? Okay? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. If you guessed, oh, come on. It's obvious, YouTube. Okay, look. I've got an old article here. I'm going to cover this stuff, okay? I want to cover these executive orders. The reason why I'm doing this video right now is because these executive orders have a lot to do with what's going on in our country and across the globe, okay? The executive orders that Mr. Obama has put out into, look at this. You want the number? 923 executive orders by Mr. Obama, okay, in one term. I think the most executive orders, let's go over this. Executive orders issued. Teddy Roosevelt, he issued 3 of them, okay? How about Truman, okay? 5 of them in 7 years. Harry Truman, okay? FDR, Franklin D. Roosevelt, 11 of them in 6 years. JFK, who's that? That's John F. Kennedy. 4 of them in 3 years, guys. He's issued them, okay? LBJ, we know who that is. 4 of them in 5 years, okay? Nixon, he issued 1 of them. 1 of them? 1 of them in 6 years. Ford issued 3 in 2 years. Carter, 3 in 4 years. Reagan, 5 in 8 years. Bush, stay out of the bushes. Come on, guys. Do we need any more Bushes in this country? All right, okay. Bushes, 1 in 3. It says 1. Oh, Bush number 1. Okay, Bush Sr. My bad. He issued 3. 3 of them in 4 years, okay? Clinton, Mr. Pinocchio. 15 of them. 15 in 8 years. Okay? They call it Bush 2. Or Bush Jr. Did I tell you to stay out of the bushes? Mr. Obama. Right there, guys. Mr. Obama. 923. That's backwards. That's terrible. I apologize. 923, okay? Guys, these executive orders. Let's get going on some of these executive orders. What are these executive orders and what were they issued? This is why I think they're important. This is why this video was put out. Let's start right out from the beginning. Executive Order 10990 allows the government to take over all modes of transportation and control of highways and seaports. You got a fifth wheel out there? You got an RV? You got a Lamborghini in your garage? I don't care what you got. If it moves, they can take control over this executive order, okay? Executive Order 10995 allows the government to seize and control the communication media. Hello, is that you? That's me, the media. Are you the media? Are you putting out any YouTube videos? Are you doing anything about all the tyranny going on in this country? Are you, YouTube? I'm doing something about it. Let's go over Executive Order 10997 that allows the government to take over all electrical power, gas, petroleum fuels, and minerals. Did you buy a bunch of gas when gas was under $2? Did you put it in a big barrel? Are you storing it out in your garage? Well, it's theirs if they want it, YouTube. It's theirs if they want it. Executive Order, what was that? Executive Order 1099-7 gives them the right. All electrical power. You got any solar powers up on your house? You got a windmill out there? That's theirs too, YouTube. Nothing's going on, right, in this country? Nothing's going on, right? How about Executive Order 109 or 9 or 8 allows the government to take over all food resources and farms? Food resources. You got a garden out there? You growing a garden? Are you one of those people that's self-sufficient, grows your own garden, maybe catches your own rainwater, huh? Are you one of those, YouTube? Huh? Look at that. Executive Order 10-0. That's 10998 allows the government to take over all food resources. You got any food in your basement? You got any food in your cellar? You got any food up there in your attic? You storing any? Well, it's theirs if they want it. They've been storing it in their dums. You know what a dum is, YouTube? Deep underground military bunker. They've been storing food, and they're coming if you've got any. You've been buying any on your credit card, debit card. They got a record of it. Don't act like they don't know. Okay? Let's go over Executive Order 11000. Okay? That allows the government to mobilize civilians into work brigades under government supervision. FEMA. 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 Come on, guys. FEMA. Hello. Work brigades. Hitler. Come on, guys. Don't act like it's never happened in this country. If you're acting like it's never happened in this country, you're going to find yourself stuck in one of those work brigades. I ain't going to no work brigade. You ain't making me work. I ain't trading no dollars for no hours. Okay? Let's go over Executive Order 11001. That allows the government to take over all health, education, and welfare functions. Education. Education. Are they coming for your kiddos? You got any kids in school? Your kids go to public school? They're taking over the education. That means when things get a little crazy, when you go to that school, they're already going to be there when you get there. How about that little file right there when all those parents are going to get their kids, huh? When they file you off and, you go to your work brigade. They already have your kid. Your kid's already gone. You didn't do anything about it, YouTube. Did you do anything about being in a work brigade? FEMA. Federal Emergency Management Agency. Are they really managing us? Come on, YouTube. Let's go over Executive Order. What do we got here? Executive Order 11002. That allows the government, and it designates the registration of all persons, Postmaster General. Look, the post office. They have the right to take over the post office. That means your mail. Anything you got coming in the mail, YouTube? Anything you got coming in the mail? No more. They got it. It's theirs. Okay? Executive Order 11003 allows the government to take over all airports and aircraft. You got a Cessna? You got one of the little airplanes? You got a plan of escape? That's what you're going to do, right? You're going to get on that airplane, and you're going to get in that little plane, and you're going to go to your bug out, right? Not now. Not under Executive Order 11003. Not anymore. Okay, how about Executive Order 11004 allows the Housing and Finance Authority to relocate communities. Whole communities, YouTube. Build new housing in public. This sounds like something that we do overseas, huh? Doesn't it? All these Saudi Arabia, Afghanistan, Lebanon. Come on, doesn't this sound... This could be happening right here. Designate areas to be abandoned. You can't be here anymore, YouTube. You gotta go. You gotta get out of here. Executive Order 11004 says, and they can establish New locations for populations. New locations for populations. It rhymes. It sounds so sweet, right? And innocent. Are you hearing this? Relocate communities. Build new housing with public funds. Oh, I bet you in here they're going to get your public funds. Did they already? Cyprus? 0% interest till infinity. Any that makes sense? Let's go over the next one here. Executive Order 11049 assigns emergency preparedness function to federal departments and agencies, consolidating 21 operative executive orders issued over a 15-year period. Oh, so this isn't just going to happen overnight. You're not going to be able to take this over 15 years? Oh, I know I got more executive orders, don't I? Look at this. Executive order. Are you watching this, YouTube? Are you checking this out? Executive Order 11051 specifies the responsibility of the Office of the Emergency Planning and gives authority to put all executive orders in effect in times of increased international tensions or economic financial crisis. What's the Dow Jones at right now? What's the S&P at? What's the NASDAQ at? Are any of the numbers on those, did those relate to the numbers that were in 2008? Are any of those numbers correlating with our last crash? 0% interest. That means Grandpa was supposed to make money on his retirement, right? Of course his retirement's just going to cover the basic necessities. What he had to live on was the interest, 0% interest. That means no money. Executive Order 11310 grants authority to the Department of Justice, the DOJ. The DOJ. That allows them to enforce the plans set out in executive orders, to institute industrial support, to establish judicial and legislative liaison to control all aliens. Doesn't say, it says control all aliens. Doesn't say illegal aliens. It just says aliens. To operate penal and correctional institutions and to advise and assist the president. That's the Department of Justice. Aliens? You better read these executive orders, YouTube. Executive Order 1192 allows the Federal Emergency Preparedness Agency, FEMA, guys, to develop plans to establish control over the mechanisms of production and distribution of energy sources. Preparedness Agency to develop plans to establish control. Do you know what the definition of government is? Control. Control, right? Control. To develop plans to establish control over mechanisms of production and financial institutions. Distribution of energy sources, wages, salaries, credit, and the flow of money in the U.S. FEMA can control your wages? They can control your salary? The Federal Emergency Management Agency, the same one that failed miserably during Hurricane Katrina. Remember they came and took all the guns, guys? Even on the houses up that didn't have any water, locked gates, people that were wealthy, and it doesn't matter, but they didn't have any issue with flooding, and they came in, went in their houses and took their guns. FEMA, they never got them back. Look it up, YouTube. Look it up. These are the people that are going to control your salary? Okay, let's look at this. Credit and the flow in the U.S. Financial institutions in any unidentified national emergency. So when they declare an emergency, what, like Ferguson? It also provides that when a state of emergency, Ferguson, is declared by the President, Congress cannot review the action for 6 months. I find that to be the most alarming thing in this whole 6 months. Congress cannot do anything about these executive orders I apologize about the focus there. Hopefully, the audio is worth it. 6 months, guys. 6 months. Congress can't do anything about it. It says it right here. It's going to be backwards again, guys. Right there. Are you seeing that? For 6 months. For 6 months. That's ridiculous. So YouTube, let me ask you this. Are you ready? Are you ready for them to come take your food? Are you ready for them to take your housing, relocate you, make you build housing somewhere else, take your salaries, take your kids, take your clothes, take your anything that you have by these executive orders, 923 of them issued by Mr. POTUS elect. YouTube, it's time to wake up. Please, do something about it. If you like this video, I ask you to pass it on to somebody else. Look up these executive orders. Start telling everybody about this. Make this video go viral. This is Truth Viral. I'm TV for Truth Viral, where the truth goes viral.